energy update on Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's marriage, on their relationship. I got a few requests to get an update. I know they're married. If you haven't seen my first video, I kind of predicted of what the possible outcome is for their future. So now that I've been hearing, and obviously I see it, there are some rumors of problems arising. I'm going to tap in to see if there's anything shift and to see what the energy update is. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Helen. I'm a psychic medium, tarot card reader, Reiki master, as well as a spiritual mind, body, and soul life coach. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. This is a place where we talk everything spiritual. And once I reach a certain amount of followers, I will offer free Reiki healing as well as readings. So make sure you follow. And this is a safe, positive place. Positive vibes only, and this is for entertainment purpose only when I do celebrity predictions, okay? So first we're going to tap into Jennifer Lopez's energy and what's her energy update. And the first thing I got, I usually go in meditation before I start videoing, and I got that she's just sweeping things under the rug, okay? Which would sound like her. I feel like she's been manifesting this, as she would say. She's all about the universe and love first and manifesting self-love and attracting everything she desires, right? Because the number one represents manifestation, making magic happen. This is a dream come true, a wish fulfillment. As everyone knows, she's always been in love with Ben Affleck, okay? And in the present moment, it speaks of Two of Cups, rejoice, reunion, which did happen, okay? Celebration, partnership, as well as a contract. And I feel like in some shape or form, there is some type of contract when it comes to this connection. I feel more towards on Ben's side than J-Lo, but at the same time, she is really in love with him. But this is more of what the external appearance looks like. But in the beginning of their relationship, she's looking into the future. She's ready to leave behind what she left behind. For me, the Three of Wands represents A-Rod and his two daughters, okay? She's leaving behind something. She's rejoicing. She's coming to a union with a past love of her life. Manifesting it. She manifested this, okay? So that's now her current energy. Like I said, I feel like she's sweeping everything under the rug, okay? She is just not paying attention to any type of rumors or some type of energetic stagnant that might be happening between the two of them. So let's see, how does Ben Affleck feel for J-Lo? So right now she's in La La Land, Fantasyland, and she is really enjoying the attention what this relationship brings, okay? With Ben Affleck, this is very interesting. Excuse me, I need water. There's a sense of anxiety, and I know that he had addiction problems, and I wish, look, at the end of the day, whatever predictions I do wish everybody well. I do everything with love and light, okay? And energy could always shift, it could always change, so keep that in mind. But from where he is standing right now as the Moon card, and that represents anxiety, worried, fighting his demons, and which could be maybe his addiction. I'm sure he goes back and forth like anybody who is trying to come over addiction. But in this relationship of how he feels, I feel like he is torn between, he does care for her, but I think he's really having a hard time with the spotlight. Not that he's not in the spotlight, but now he's really in the spotlight and he's getting a lot of attention and he's really kind of struggling, and this is a major corner. He is trying to stand strong. I do feel like he tries to protect his boundaries. He doesn't like to show his emotions. As you see, he's very serious, and he's trying his best. He's trying to come off someone with self-discipline, and he's being very protective of this situation. Because if there is rumors arising, he doesn't want any attention drawn to it, okay? But in the future of how he feels towards J-Lo, there's a lot of conflict, okay? There's conflict happening, or it's going to happen. All right, I'm going to look a little further, but there is some self-doubt on his end when it comes to his decision on getting back into this connection. But does he care for her? I do feel deeply he does, okay? But I also feel like the struggle of the attention of what it's bringing, it's just not healthy for him, and he's having a hard time. And he's really having a hard time with J-Lo loving the attention, okay? That's the feeling I get. What's the blockage? What's the blockage? What's the challenges for J-Lo and Ben Affleck as a couple in their marriage? Five of Pentacles, okay? So I do feel that there is going to be some type of feeling left out in the cold when it comes to this connection, okay? Because of the Five of Pentacles. It shows hardship, not only on the I don't think financing, with the excuse me, I've been doing readings all day, on the money part, but just feeling physically kind of like left out, like he's having a hard time keeping up with her, okay? He's having a hard time keeping up with her career, because she is so career driven, and she's very focused, and that's her number one thing, is just being career focused and keeping up with the appearance, okay? What's gonna block this is one is gonna be moving a lot faster than the other, okay? One is gonna be just so driven, enjoying the spotlight, enjoying what the attention is being drawn to them. And then you have Ben Affleck, who is gonna have a hard time keeping up. I feel like there's going to be some missed opportunities with him, with maybe something in his career, because he's trying to keep up with her. I do feel when he got into it, I think he looked at it as maybe this would be like a stepping stone to his career. I'm not too sure what kind of movies he's done in the past. I know he's done Batman. I don't know how successful. I'm not really a Ben Affleck fan, so, I just read general things. But there is something where I feel like it's going to take a toll on his career somehow. I feel like he feels like people are laughing at him, okay? Because, as you see, he's like a puppy dog. He walks around with a mug on his face, and he's just following her. So I think that he feels like he's being mocked as well. So the challenge here is keeping up with the way this relationship's going, keeping up with J-Lo, maintaining... The struggle is going to be maintaining the truth of this relationship, and then what it looks like, okay? Because what it looks like is not what is actually going on with his feelings. With her, she's on cloud 9 right now. This is everything she wants, of how it, she's very, like, she puts a Band-Aid on something, okay? Like, she will make sure that if there is a rumor, she is going to make sure she's going to cover that rumor, okay? But the problem is, she's covering the truth. You can't run away from the truth. And she needs a lot of self-healing. Okay? And you don't need to be a psychic to realize that, but she needs a lot of self-healing. Okay, let's look into the future on both Ben Affleck and J-Lo. So what's the outcome of this marriage as of now? Where is it heading? All right, so the look of it is that they're heading into something that is going to be an imbalance when it comes to continuing this relationship, okay? With the Temperance in reverse, it's a balance card. It's about balancing the good and the bad. It's balancing their careers, their love life, the families, the children, whatever it is. There's a lack of balance there, and like I said, there is a lack of truth that's being told, okay? I feel like she puts a Band-Aid on it. She does more than him. He is just like kind of just going along with it. You will never really see a smile, but you'll see him very serious. Like I said, he's sitting as the emperor. He's trying to stay strong, but there's an imbalance in this relationship, and moving forward, there will be even more of an imbalance. I feel like we're going to hear more rumors, more headlines about maybe Ben not really being with J-Lo all the time, but we're going to start hearing things. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 5 months we're going to start hearing stuff. But how the future looks, I tell you this, there is going to be an opportunity of change. With the Page of Pentacles, it is some type of offer after some major transformation is going to happen, okay? It's showing that in the future there's going to be some disappointment, okay? The relationship's going to be energetically stuck. It's not going to be moving as it was in the beginning. In the beginning, it was flowing. There was excitement of a new beginning with them. And I do feel he deeply does care, you know, but he's going to have a hard time. There's going to be stuff coming out with him of how he's handling it, okay? And honestly, what I feel is with the Page of Pentacles, if this relationship is heading towards the end of completion, okay, which I wouldn't be surprised within a year, or close to 2 years, if so, and we're gonna recheck this. But it's gonna be an opportunity for him to kind of pursue something else, okay? I feel like this is more Ben than for J-Lo. I feel like he needs to be in more of kind of like a karma life, a quiet life, to maintain his healthy habits. And this is too much pressure on him. I feel deeply that when I read Ben, I feel someone who is, you know, I'm not in their shoes. I don't know how happy or sad, but the energy I feel is there's a lot of anxiety, very worried about his children, okay? And this is where he's the emperor. He's really, at the end of the day, he's protecting the kids, even J-Lo's kids. You could see he's really beautiful with kids. He loves kids, and he loves his kids. He's going to do what it takes to protect them. Okay, at the end of the day, they come first before anybody, okay? And I do feel that all this is going to start to affect the kids because he is not going to be able to handle it as time moves on, okay? Because she is so focused and she's all about the appearance. He is not like A-Rod. A-Rod loves to keep up with the appearance. He is the opposite. Yes, he's a major movie star. I think he's a really great actor. Ben Affleck, but he is not all about the appearance, okay? He can't keep up, not with what he's been through in his life. And if J-Lo continues to kind of continue to sweep it under the rug and not take care of the root problem and slow down, then it's not going to head in the right direction. I do feel Spirit is showing me within a year or two, the tops, I'm giving it to the tops, that there's going to be some completion when it comes to this relationship, and it's really sad. Okay, let's see. What is in it for J-Lo at the end of this relationship? And like I said, I do hope I'm wrong. I've done a lot of celebrity readings. Sorry, I've been doing readings all day. And a lot of them, you'd be surprised how a lot of this spirit don't lie. And energy never lies. Energy is very real. And you guys could predict anybody's energy in the future, as long as you do it with love and light. Okay, let's see what J-Lo, if this relationship does come to an end, what's her energy going to be like towards the end of this? I want to see what happens after. To be honest, I do think she's a very strong person. I think that the appearance that she really comes off as someone that's all about self-love and strong, but she's really gonna have to really dig into her strength to release this, okay? And with the World card, it is showing the completion, and usually this is a really good card, but this is a completion of something that healing needs to start taking place, okay? And she is going to have a hard time holding on. She's going to be holding on to the pain. I do feel like if this relationship does come towards an end, she's going to have a hard time expressing her pain to the public, okay? And I do feel like this is a fear that she is running from, and she's afraid of how it looks. Okay, she wants it to look like this. As you can see, the strength in the World card, everything's perfect and loving. There's nothing wrong. But at the end of the day, Spirit is calling for her to heal. Okay, and she does. She needs to heal. She needs to heal. And the problem is, if she doesn't do that, she's going to feel like she is holding on to this pain and not reflecting and actually dealing with it. So, like I said, J-Lo is all about the appearance. It's going to hurt her. It's going to hurt her. But she's going to run from it like she always does, okay? She's going to run from it, and she is going to have a time healing. She doesn't like to face what really it is, and she always speaks about self-love, how she likes her time alone after A-Rod, but she wasn't alone. She went on to Ben Affleck, and to me, that's not alone, okay? That's not self-love. But Spirit is really calling for her to reflect when or if this relationship does come to an end, which is, we're going to start hearing things. So this is where I'll leave it off. In the next year or two, we're going to hear more rumors, more headlines about Ben Affleck maybe distancing. Okay, you're going to see him have a really hard time keeping up. People are mocking him because, he does care for her. He follows her. He tries to be there. But it's going to start to affect his kids. And once that does happen, that's when you're going to see him start to distance himself. So save this and let me know who you want me to predict in the future.